This came off. That came off. So the playoffs are about to begin. I'm not surprised to see the Warriors win over the Grizzlies, another win over the rival Grizzlies in a playoffs, in a play-in game. But Jimmy Butler's born at Houston. Curry owns these guys 4-0 in the playoffs against the Rockets. And Jimmy Butler's won 23 games since joining the Warriors. He's going to be at 24 when we include the play-in game. And so Butler's 28th win with the Warriors is going to occur to eliminate the Houston Rockets. Now, the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's clear what the Illuminati has in store. They're communicating Kobe because Kobe made his debut against the Timberwolves, and now the Lakers begin against the Timberwolves because that they came over from Minneapolis to LA, and the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards is number 5, which represents Gold King LeBron's 5th ring. And the forestry of the Timberwolves is going to kind of be symbolic of the wildfires raging across the forests across Southern California. Lots of wildlife, lots of forestry was destroyed because of the wildfires. So when we look at the Timberwolves, that's kind of the symbolism that you have to think about as far as its connection to the wildfires. The Lakers championship is going to be a tribute to the wildfires. It all begins for the playoff round against the Timberwolves. And of course, Gold King LeBron will beat the Warriors in the next round of the playoffs. That is, Stephen Curry is a joke. I mean, the Warriors are going to enter the series with 33 playoff wins against the West. And then it's Lakers' 33rd appearance in the finals. So we're going to beat the Warriors in a conference semifinal against the number 7 Golden State Warriors. The LA Clippers are going to lose. The Denver Nuggets and Joker represent international viewership. The LA Clippers are this little trap, this little bait. Basically, they ain't winning anything until 2 years from now, because I'm the goat of calling basketball. These are facts. For now, you got to stick with same old Clippers, the same old playoff losers. They're cursed, this and that. Oh, they move across to a dome. But you can't take the Clipper out of the LA Clippers. But it's rigged for ratings. You got SGA in Canada. You got Jokic in Europe. So Nuggets are going to be through to the conference semifinal against the Thunder. Lakers beat the Warriors, so it's just a matter of who you got for LA playing against in the conference finals. And Yeah, I'm going with the rivalry because King LeBron did beat the Spurs 2013. He did beat the Warriors 2016, 2023. Nuggets are the other team that he's faced off the most times, as like a nemesis. And so King LeBron, he's gonna go through the rival again. If the trade was made on the 32nd day, he can win the West against Denver. Denver's 32. I mean, isn't it Colorado the 38th admitted state? So King LeBron is going to be the king at the 38th state. Colorado was admitted on August the 1st, 8-1, Kobe Bean Bryant, 81, 1-8, 18 titled. Of course, the 18 wins since the All-Star break for the Lakers. I think the Lakers going to have 26 wins since the All-Star break before taking on Nikola Jokic in the conference finals. And we already know that the Lakers own the trash ass Thunder because we destroyed him and they only won when Luka got ejected. So everyone know already Thunder are frauds. And I don't give a damn about record or anything about that because the Nuggets did beat the Thunder by 13 and Nuggets and the Thunder split their regular season series. So this is about Eastern Europe and Jokic and SGA in Canada. But Luka, Slovenia, Jokic, Serbia, Europe, Lakers, King LeBron, that's the conference finals that sells more than the irrelevant Oklahoma City Thunder. There's just more to it than just, Cavs, Thunder, Celtics, Lakers, and Isles. Like these guys, you see Nikola Jokic, this guy is one of the biggest names of athletes across the world. Do they know who this guy is in Europe, even though he's not a soccer player? This international viewership is the future of this league. The bottom line is they were certainly not going to pass up on Warriors Lakers because they have that penciled in for the conference semifinal. But they got the Nuggets in the conference final, and there, the Lakers get their Game 7 win at Denver, Colorado. And King LeBron beats the Joker again to be 2-2 against Joker in the playoffs. And Russell Westbrook's career is over. This guy is, and quite frankly, why would I want a Game 7 against the trash ass Thunder? Hypothetically speaking, could Warriors Lakers be a Game 7, and could we trash the Nuggets? It's possible. We'll see a Game 7 during the Western journey. It could honestly be against the Nuggets or against the Warriors. But Game 7 would be at LA if they play the Warriors. Game 7 be at Colorado if they play the Denver Nuggets. If Game 7 at LA against the Warriors, they're not going to do this to everyone after what happened with the wildfires. It all depends on the wins and losses for the season. I think really is what it comes down to. Oh wait, we found out the time for the game. Lakers Wolves Game 1 Saturday 8:30 It's going to be a night game. Lakers Wolves is on the night, a night game. And it'll be aired on ABC. I really wish it would be in the afternoon. Damn. $5:30. All right, here we the fuck go. Here we go. Here we go. That's what it's about right here. The bottom line is that Nikola Jokic 15 is representative of the fact that the next title in front of fans occurs 15 years later. So they beat Jokic, and then it's one playoff series away from the next title in front of fans 15 years later. So that's the Illuminati is communicating to you through the jersey numbers. You have to understand this. You have to understand. 2, 3, 7, 7 equals 19. Lakers 18, 19 title. Get what they program. Stephen Curry, number 30. GOAT, King of Bronze, 30th NBA Finals, went back to back. That little bitch ass motherfucker's finished. He's finished. He's going down to his GOAT. He's getting sacrificed. He's getting sacrificed in there. He's getting sacrificed alive. His blood's getting sucked out. You got to sacrifice you to the GOAT, King LeBron. Ha ha! Let's go. He done. He finished. Are you finished? Finished. Oh, you have 2. If he's with Dad for 2 years, Bronny can have 2 rings. 8 rings for the entirety of GOAT King LeBron's family. That's Kobe number 8. That's 6 rings for GOAT King LeBron. That's 2 for Bronny. That's 8 in total for the James family. And we connect that to Kobe number 8. I got Lakers in 5. Everyone on them social media been saying Lakers in 5 games. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Why not give GOAT King LeBron some rest before the Warriors and the Nuggets, Thunder, whoever? But again, like from the win-loss sequence, since the All-Star break, 18 wins since the All-Star break, and they'll get to 30 by beating the Nuggets. 18 wins, 32 at the All-Star break. They'll get to 30 when they beat the Nuggets. Their 30th win since the All-Star break would be to win the West. So that's where I got the upset, so to speak, the Denver Nuggets to beat the Thunder. And seeing how we did against the Thunder, it's like Thunder are nobodies. It's like the Nuggets are the team, the Kobe, the rape at the accusation, whatever, at the hotel in Colorado. It's got to be Denver Nuggets. It's a Western Conference Finals rematch. We like rivalries. We like rematch. We like the one time they get they win. That's what we like about. Other times they don't win. You see, Rockets will not beat Stephen Curry even without James Harden. James Harden, Arizona. The Rockets won't get one back on Stephen Curry, but GOAT King LeBron will get another playoff series win over the Denver Nuggets. Mike Moron Malone. Players must have really and the key is that the Nuggets are going to avoid Russell Westbrook at certain points of the game. Mike Malone, this guy is a fool. He put his full faith and credit on Russell Westbrook in the fourth quarter. No wonder why the players wanted to run him out of town. It's because this guy is truly destructive. This guy, Russell Westbrook, killed his career. Maybe they got him mixed up with Rick Adelman, I think, the Nuggets coach. He's born near 81. Kobe Bean born 81. Okay, he's a son of Rick Adelman. This makes sense. Oh, his sons could be a great coach like his dad. So they got to get this team into the conference finals. David Adelman is Gematria 45. Goat Kingdom 45th playoff series win this year to win the title. We'll see if they go up against this guy along the way. His high school is Jesuit. Minnesota Timberwolves player development, Orlando Magic, Denver Nuggets. He won a title as an assistant. I was thinking Rick Adelman, but I'm like, this guy is old, but this makes more sense. And for you guy out there, 40-year-old Goat King the Bond, 4-0, playoffs, win the title. Hi. It's a clean sweep. 4-0 playoff run, 40-year-old Goat King the Bond James. It is that easy. Here we go. 4-0 clean sweep is what's going to come down right here. And the game sevens I got penciled in are Clippers, Nuggets, and Rockets, Royals. Those are my game sevens. Is there going to be a third one? I know some years I did have like 3 game sevens, but it is possible. But maybe one year there's 4 game sevens. But if you go with 2 game sevens, just the 2 game sevens I got. Definitely the Warrior and Rocket series. And I go with the Nuggets Clippers series too. Maybe Clippers choke it at home and then it goes to Denver, that kind of thing. So that's what I can see as far as what could happen in this Clippers Nugget series. The Knicks are going to go through no ifs or buts. Knicks against Celtics. Knicks got to go through the Celtics one time. They have to face them for the first time before they beat them next year. The Knicks got to face the Celtics. At the end of the day, I just don't see the Bucks beating the Pacers. I see the Pacers going up against the Cavs in the conference semifinal. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks ain't all that, are they? I think they should lose in the first round because I think the media will start the Giannis trade rumors if they have him lose in the first round again, and it's time to start a different chapter, blah, blah. So that's kind of the advantage of having him lose in the first round again is that media start pushing trade rumors to the Illuminati owners, maybe ordering him to leave. they ordered Darren Fox to go to San Antonio. They told him, we don't care. If you didn't want to get traded out of Sacramento, you're going to help Victor Wembanyama win. Yeah, if there's a certain market they want this guy Giannis to go to, the NBA is going to order him to leave. So I think all this off-season BS, honestly, is what and Darvin Ham and Coach Doc Flop Rivers, Pacers going to be playing the Cavs in the conference semifinal. Last year's runner-up conference finals, taking on the new guys in the block this year. It's clear. It's a 66-win season. Title 66. LeBron 66. Corona, a.k.a. Crown, is 66. Resurrection is 66. Six months and 6 days from JJ's birthday to Goat King Bond's birthday, June 24, December 30th. It's that easy. Ty Michael, the Bulls. Bulls is 66 as well. Lakers 66, title 66, LeBron 66. There are 66 revelations. The 66th book in the Bible, the greatest player ever, Goat King Bond, the Goat King Bond prophecy we talk about. Second repeat 13 years later, 2-1-3 LA area code, 2 rings tab, 2 rings Heat, 1 tab, 3 Lakers. This kind of revelation prophecy is about to be fulfilled. The greatest player ever to play and pick up a basketball. 6 in the occult, 6 straight playoff series wins, 6x4, 24 wins, Kobe 24. This the symbolism we be talking about. Celtics get Illuminati sacrificed by the 2 players of the previous decade. Celtics lose to Curry, and then they lose again to Goat King LeBron James. They have to lose 1 time against Goat King LeBron while he's in the West. And Lakers Celtics is the way to go. You gotta make their money back from the lost ratings of the regular season. The NBA Cup hasn't solved all these problems. But load management, bad defense, and all this kind of stuff. No effort. This is how they make it back, the ratings from the regular season. The Game 7, let's focus on the international market with Luka and Nikola Jokic in the Lakers and Goat King LeBron lovers. Goat King LeBron Nation, Goat King LeBron hitting bombs, Laker lovers, Laker haters. The Western Conference Finals going to make their money back. Cleveland Cavs, if they start 8-1 this playoff run, people be hyping up Cleveland, but they not winning at the end of the day. The Cavs ain't got no chance. They're purposely this good the way they are so they can hype these guys up, but that's fool's gold. Same old Clippers for another year. Again, it is very well possible we could see Thunder in the conference finals, but again, the rivalry. And I think about Jokic 15 years later, Lakers next time in front of the band. So I think you got to go up again. We got to take our revenge. We got to show again the Donald Trump white supremacy. They hired Darvin Ham because of DEI. The DEI garbage with Donald Trump's cabinet and all of this. Like, this is again more Illuminati symbolism. The first win back from the wildfires against the Miami Heat, and the Heat was ravaging the LA area. all the flames, and then the Timberwolves, the timber, the trees represents the forest getting ravaged by wildfires as that pertains to the Minnesota Timberwolves. In Kobe's debut against the Timberwolves, I already talked about that too. But Nikola Jokic's number is telling us. Goalkeeping the bond, his next title in front for the Lakers to win the Lakers the next title in front of fans 15 years after 2010. And that's another Illuminati Jimmy Butler number 10 jersey. Lakers next title in front of fans since the year 10 in 2010. Last title they won 10 years after 2010. Jimmy Butler's our Illuminati. Jimmy Butler's numbers Illuminati. It's goalkeeping the bond winning his 10th playoff series as a member of the Lakers. 10, the biblical J number, the justice number, 10 commandments. You think about the 10 commandments, goalkeeping the bond represents the savior figure of the LA Lakers. And when we speak about Kobe number 24, they say first time in his career, King Goat LeBron averaged under 25 points in a regular season. It doesn't round down to 24. They just say it's the first time that he's averaged under 25 points in a regular season. But he's actually at 24.8, so he actually at 25. But that 24, again, that Kobe 24 number, speak about the Celtics' 24th appearance in the finals, they going down. Goalkeeping the Bonders 26 win the finals against the Celtics. Celtics 26, Brian 26. In Mammoth style revenge, goalkeeping the Bond. It's Lucas revenge against the Timberwolves and the Celtics, the two teams that he'll beat the Timberwolves again. But I'm just saying, he's going to get revenge against the Celtics. He gets Celtics in the finals on a different team. He gets that 5th finals win against Celtics. He's got one last year. He gets the ball this year. He gets 5 finals wins against the Celtics. The worst trade ever results in the inevitable. The worst trade ever, an injured player who's never going to be the same player again. And Luka wins 2 titles after being called overweight and fat and out of shape. He don't want to work on his game and stay in conditioning and all this stuff. Now you see what can go wrong for these men out there. Trashing, defaming a player of Lucas' stature. What can go wrong will go wrong. There's no ifs or buts. What can go wrong will go wrong. I'm talking about you, Nico. I'm talking about you, Dallas. I'm talking about all y'all. And Jerry Jones no longer the most hated man in the book after Luka win the back-to-back titles. Jerry Jones, one of the biggest winners of the Luka Doncic trade. And now he does good. Now they get top 3. Now they get home court. Now they need the icing on the cake, the championships after he leaves the Dallas Mavericks. That's what needs to go down right now for the team, for Luka, for everybody. The The vengeance on Dallas, the winning for the Wildfires, Joakim LeBron James, undefeated, 40 years of age, Lakers win. They tie Joakim LeBron James, the greatest player ever in the world. No player come close to Joakim LeBron James. That second win over Stephen Curry. That second win over Stephen Curry. That second win. That second win over the fraud. The fraud Stephen Curry. The complete and utter fraud who cried for Kevin Durant. Who beat an injured Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. It's over. It's over for the hating bums. It's over for the losers who hate on someone who they could never, ever replicate. They feel very insecure about their own lives. They start trashing Joakim LeBron on every street corner. I agree. I know nothing! They ain't knowing nothing about life. They can't stand a powerful black man. Many of these Joakim LeBron hating bums, in particular of white color. Could they ever go to the arena and go through a 5-hour regimen? He spends 9 to 10 hours at the arena every single day. 5 hours before the game. Scouting report. Workout, icing, basketball work on the court. It ain't just the court, but the workout in the gym at the stadium. Joakim LeBron James. See, there's no wonder why he's the best of all time. He's the best player in the world, even in year 22. He's the best player in the world because of this elite pre-game regimen. It has nothing to do with steroids or whatever they're talking about. The steroids, lame. He never once used steroids. He has invested $1 million annually on keeping his body up to date, in shape, especially on the nutritional side. It's already happened. 43 is the big champion number. It's already happened. The inevitable has happened. They're 5 and 6 in the finals. And 5 years and 6 months after Kobe's death, the Lakers land Luka. It is virtually game over. The script has been written. Nothing can change manifest destiny. Nothing can change the GOAT prophecy of Joakim LeBron James. I called Argentina's World Cup win after they lost to the 51st ranked team in the world. Joakim LeBron is doing wonders at such an advanced age. He had 3 or 4 straight games where he had a triple-double. This guy with the killer dunks. This guy's amazing. This guy's the greatest player in the world. Man, we got to enjoy the greatness. And we have 14 months left of Joakim LeBron James. The end is near. The 14-year journey of the championship. With the poor OS. 14 years after his first title, he gets the win. 1-4 in the finals with the Cavs. 14 playoff series wins with the Miami Heat. Joakim LeBron James for the Lakers' 13th and 14th titles while based at LA. The end is near in year 23, defending a title and winning they back-to-back. And of course, Ty, Michael, and Kareem at Madison Square Garden, the Mecca of basketball, Madison Square Garden. The Knicks will be in there the next round. The Lakers will beat the Warriors. They'll destroy the T-Wolves. And I can see either team that they could face between the Thunder and the Nuggets, but I'm going with the Nuggets. In the finals, the Lakers over the Celtics. This is what's going to go down. We're going to get the win. Yeah, Lucas' 33rd playoff win. How many wins is that Luka? Is he at today? Yeah, he's at 25. He'll get the 33 with the win over Stephen. Stephen's 33. See, this is easy. Hey, Jokic is 48. And the Lakers' 48th win against the West can occur against Jokic. Jokic is 48. So again, it is safe to say that we should go with Lakers versus Nuggets in the conference finals. This is how it's going to be. Oh, the loser goat king the bond, hating bums like yourself. You'll still be full of excuses. I can't hear you. Y'all say he died and he won back-to-back rings. Shut the fuck up. Goat King the Bond is the greatest player ever. Nobody is going to finish their career undefeated in the playoffs since they turned 40 years of age. Goat King the Bond turned the greatest player ever. Michael's last ring, 35 years of age. Kobe last ring, 32 years of age. It's over. Goat King the Bond turned the greatest player who has ever played in the history of the world. There's only one Goat King the Bond turned. Kingdom, LeBron, Raymond, here we go. Here we go. Only a retard thinks Kobe's better. Man, you guys are losers. You guys have anything better to do than to come on here and hate on Goat King LeBron, man. I feel sorry for you bums, man. Life's too short to hate on greatness, man. There'll always be hating, losing bums that hate on Goat King LeBron. They really need therapy. What did he ever do to them? A guy who he is. You think about it. Why spend all this time hating on this guy when he doesn't even know that you exist, man? Goat King LeBron hating bums, man. These people are a joke. And no player can be the best player in the world at 40 years of age. Goat King LeBron is 100% the greatest player who has ever played in the history of the world. The Cavs, they won 19 games without the GOAT. When the Bulls still had Jordan, they won 55 games. They really should have won the title, but the refs screwed the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. They didn't want the Bulls to win without Michael Jordan, but this team was a championship team even without Michael Jordan. So his championships are quite frankly overrated. And he was the Illuminati creation used to sell sneakers across the world. Michael Jordan isn't who you think he is. He is certainly not GOAT King LeBron James. him and his gambling and cheating scandals, and Gokinapan never had even one scandal pop up during the age of social media. We are never going to see that ever again. Easy, because he carried a team of trash in 2007. The so-called fake GOAT Stephen Curry cried for a top 2 player, Kevin Durant. That's 2 times where he was up against super teams. You may as well be up against a bunch of robots. That's how we equate these Warriors teams. Go to LeBron James is easily the greatest player ever. So many deep runs into the playoffs, hardly any first round exits. Michael Jordan, multiple first round exits. His team won 55 games without him. That would never ever happen with Goat King LeBron James. He's not top 25 in assists. Goat King LeBron is top 25 in assists. Goat King LeBron is not a scorer first. He doesn't even try to score, but he's somehow number 1 on the scoring list when Goat King LeBron is not first and foremost a scorer. He is first and foremost a playmaker and not a scorer. This guy is the GOAT. You will never ever see anyone like Goat King LeBron ever again in the NBA. Anyone can have a J. Morant, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant. You're not going to have someone like Goat King LeBron, who's a pure magician, a pure artist. Combination of Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan put together is what Goat King LeBron James is. Enjoy the ride, man. Goat King LeBron is the greatest player ever. We are living in prophetic times in the world of basketball. Ty and Michael and Kareem at the birthplace of New York City. This is the Goat King LeBron prophecy. It's also revolved around the LA area code, the 213 with this rings on the 3 respectful teams. The second division title in the last 13 years. It just screams 213 Goat King LeBron prophecy that I said at the start of the year. It just screams. It's just coming! Like Paul Revere. The British are coming! The prophecy's coming! The prophecy's coming! That's what that second division title in the last 13 years was screaming. It's that it's coming. You know the Warriors are trash. We already beat that pile of trash. The Timberwolves are nobodies. They got rid of KAT. We're gonna shut him down. This guy Ant-Man is all mouth. He ain't know nothing yet till he make it to the finals and win a championship. The Denver Nuggets are trash. This team's irrelevant. Mike Malone talked them out of relevancy. We're gonna beat the Nuggets this time without and Mike Malone. Either way, we destroyed the Thunder, so we already have them beat. Celtics game 7 series, 7-game series, win at Beantown, the tie, Kobe Bean Bryant. That's what it's about. Death of Jerry West, 1-8 in the final, something like that. Lakers 18 title. That's what it's about. That's what it's gonna be. Nah. You are tripping. They will never ever do that. Goat King Lucas gonna be living in the shadow of Goat King LeBron James. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, he only won because it's Goat King LeBron. He only won because of Goat King LeBron. Because that's what they're gonna say after Goat King LeBron retires. He can't win without Goat King LeBron. Just like Shaq, he can't win without Kobe. Or no, it was Kobe who couldn't win without Shaq, and he didn't win without Shaq until the time. And Kevin Durant, he can't win without Stephen Curry. So the same thing is going to happen to Lucas. He can't win without LeBron. He got to escape the shadow. Kevin Durant got to escape the shadow. And Kobe didn't escape that shadow. It's the same exact script for Luka. He usually goes quite some time without winning a ring. He's gonna try to. He's gonna overcome the shadow eventually. He just looked up, but other teams are gonna emerge in the pecking order of the NBA script writing. And some guys will not overcome the shuttle. The next year he will. This year he's got the Celtics. Next year is the New York Knicks. That's why New York Knicks are gonna. I think they will win a couple games against the Celtics, and then they're gonna start dying for the Celtics all off season. That's what's gonna go that way. Yeah. So I'm done. I got to upload one more video, maybe 2 or 3 more videos, and then I don't know, playing prediction video, maybe. Well, yeah, little things like the record for the Grizzlies since the interim came in, that kind of thing. I think that's probably going to connect to it. So I probably maybe should do some playing videos, but Jimmy Butler's 24th win, Sacramento, Golden State narratives. I didn't really do a NBA play-in bracket, but I think I should do a couple play-in vids. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to first and foremost get some sleep. Good night, man. Good night.